Hello everybody, my name is Petr Koutny and welcome back in another YouTube chess training video, and today we should learn from Anatoly Karpov, and I will give you promise that I will do my best to show some really interesting chess examples, and I will tell you how to improve your chess. And we should start with example number 1. You can see that the biggest weakness on the black's territory is c5 pawn, and now it's our question how we will attack this weakness. Maybe you should ask why we have to attack this weakness if black has so many defenders. You know, why we have to attack twice or 3 times, where we know that even if we are attacking 3 times, we are not able to win this weakness. And I will tell you that yes, it makes sense to attack weakness, because if we are going to attack once, that means black has to defend once, and this bishop will be passive bishop. If we are going to attack one more time, this knight has to stay there, and this knight doesn't have chance to be active. And if we are able to attack one more time, that means all these 3 pieces are really in defense and they doesn't have time to go for attack. So for us it's really important to leave black in a not active position, and if we can, we have to be in attack fast and fast, because if we will be in defense, then everything is changed and our pieces will be weak pieces, passive pieces, and you know, black should have advantage. So how to attack this weakness? Of course, we are attacking once. We are attacking second time with move to b3, and now I will ask you how you think white will attack this c5 pawn one more time. And it's really important to ask yourself how you will attack this pawn. And I believe that you believe that if you are going to g1, you will attack one more time on c5, and that's the reason why black has to nearly stay in the same position, and we have time to improve our pieces. So don't worry if you missed this plan, because we are learning. We are not chess masters yet, but we are getting new experience, and for these reasons I have for you this chess lesson. So yes, you can see that now white is attacking 1, 2, 3 times, and black is defending 1, 2, 3 times. So not big change, but something happened. If you are going to check if black or white has good pieces, I believe that you will agree with me that white has really good pieces and black has really bad ones. On b7 is not playing, on d6 is not playing, on d7 is not playing. This piece is a weak piece. So in these types of positions where we have advantage in activity, remember that it's a really best plan to open position. Really important to open position where we have stronger pieces. And how to open position? Just go for exchange some pawns, and I believe that it's not hard to find for which exchange we are looking for. If we are going to play a3, we are going to open position, and in open position our advantage will be bigger and bigger, because that's the chess. If you have good pieces, they are much more stronger in open position than in a closed position. So everything's making sense, and a3 is making sense one more time, because okay, after black will take, we are going to a2 and we are going to take on a3. Now I will tell you another story of this game. On the left side you can see that black has really problems, because on c5 weak pawn, on b7 weak bishop or bad bishop, on a6 a really bad pawn, and of course on c7 the biggest weakness. And so that means on the left side of this chessboard black doesn't have defenders and has so many weaknesses. And on the right side maybe you can see that black is playing over open h file, but Just ask yourself if black has any chance to attack something on this open H file. I don't believe that black is able to find any target. You know, if there is no target, there is no attack. So that means our attack over an open B or A file will be much more stronger than some active plays on opposite parts of chessboard. Now we have chance maybe to go for another time for attack on c5. If we are playing rook to a5, we are able to attack with the rook from the side, knight from the side, and these two pieces are attacking as well on c5, and maybe black will lose c5 pawn. That sounds really great because at the first moves from this position we were in doubt if we are able to attack 4 times this weakness, and we were asking ourselves if it's making sense to attack something where black has so big defense. You know, it's making sense because at the end we are not playing to win a c5, but we are playing to be more active than our opponent. And now white went to b1, and he believed that this open B file is really much more important than open this H file. And I really believe that this game will help you to understand your chess. You know, in games from Karpov, we can find nearly everything: weaknesses, open files, activity. You know, that's chess really best a teacher how to learn our chess. So, okay, now black went to b8, and he's going to defend some weaknesses over there. Every time if you are able to spot our opponent piece without support, so that means this piece is a weakness. So if we can go for attack this weakness, we are winning time, and we should go for another squares immediately. And with the word immediately, I mean really fast. So the best plan now is to go to e1, attack, you know, rook on h4, which is there alone and is really weak, and we are winning time to go to a5. So white went to e1, and now black is lost. Why? Because, for example, if black is going home to h8, of course we are playing to check to h5, and you know, it's really difficult for black to save on c5, because only one move what I believe black will play is going to c8, but in this line is waiting our now maybe strong piece, and if we are playing f6, this defender it's really making defense for this piece, but it's not making defense to c5. So if we are playing f6, we are going to win this weakness. And you know, if we have a plan to win a weakness, and at the end we are winning this weakness, that's making sense, or that's sound like we are a really strong chess player, because here black should resign and is absolutely lost. Okay, this game is nearly at the end. Even black took on g4, and after check black resign. I believe that this game really was exciting, because we can find in this game really everything what we are looking for. We are looking for in nearly every chess game where our opponent is weak. We are trying to make a plan how to attack this weakness. And what's maybe for us a really interesting information, that if we have stronger army, it's good for us to open game. Open position if you have the feeling that your army is stronger, and believe me, then in open position your army will be much more stronger than in closed position, and your advantage will be increasing advantage, and your chess knowledge will be really improving. So I believe that the first example was really interesting, and we have time to go for another one. Another example, it's not difficult if you know what to play in these positions. So maybe I will tell you that this position is a really interesting and important, and maybe you can stop this video now and ask yourself, what do you believe white will play in this position, where white is stronger, where white has advantage, and where white has to play this game. And I believe you see that on this side of the board we have more material, and our plan should be one day to go a4, a5, c5, and if we have chance we are going still forward till we are winning. But it's important to, if we are going forward, that we need to have there nearly every our soldier. We need to have their supporters, and now white is not ready to go for c5 or a5, because white need to send into the right part of the chessboard these two pieces. And that's exactly plan what Anatoly Karpov played, and that's exactly a good lesson how to play our chess. We know where we have advantage, we know what we have to play, but we have to remember that we need to play our plan with all our pieces, not only with one on two, but we have to play our plan with everybody. So how to ship there these two pieces? Now I believe that you understand why white went to b7 a6, and another plan he played to b3 a4 and to b5. And really the most important information from this plan is that if we wish to play somewhere, we need to play with all our pieces. And that's the lesson from this example. And if you are really careful, and if you are really want to improve your chess, you will understand these moves. This plan is so strong that if you know what to play, you are improving your chess game, chess positions, and at the end, you know, you are improving chess player step by step. White played 5 moves, and you can see that it's nearly ready to go for a4, a5, maybe c5, because white is playing with all his pieces in the right side of the chessboard. White has a plan because he knows that he has advantage with material on the left side of the chessboard, and it's really important to use this advantage and play for victory. Okay, now black went to f6, and if we are a really strong chess player, we have to ask what's the plan behind this move. And maybe we can see that one day black should go to e4 or g4, and of course maybe not now, but one day this knight should be dangerous knight for us. So don't wait till tomorrow and play now move which will stop black knight to go to e4 or g4. And you know, Anatoly Karpov was really famous for these moves. He doesn't want to wait till black knights will find some active plans and stop him immediately. And now watch this knight, where this knight is a really weak knight and doesn't have any good squares. So maybe we are playing game where we have advantage of strong piece on a6 and a really bad or weak knight on f6. So another small advantage. Okay, if black is playing d5, of course we are not going to take, because then black knight will have a really nice square to go. And we know that our main plan is to go forward to c8, b8 or a8. So without doubt and without hard thinking, we are playing c5. And now maybe black has feeling that it's lost. And I understand why black has this feeling, because we are playing with all our pieces in the right side of the chessboard and we have to plan. We wish to go forward as far as possible and we are believing that we are playing the right plan. And maybe now that's the reason why black went to h5 and he know that it's nearly lost, so he wished to make new threats. Maybe he will play h4. Maybe one day black will go to e5. Maybe he will go to e3. Maybe will go to g4 or a4. And black is looking for the last hope. Black is looking for the last chance, because if black is playing really in the same position, if black is only waiting for the last move, black is lost. So in this kinds of a bad position, black need to find the last moves, last hope, how to save life. And for now it's really important, if we know that we have a really big advantage and if we know that we have a plan, for us it's really important to play really careful chess. And if we see that black is going to some active squares, black is playing some active moves and maybe black has any threats, now we have to stop our thinking. And what's really the most important in this position is to ask how we should stop black playing any active moves. We have to be ready and really careful, because now black know that he has only one chance. Black is losing in every moves if it's not active. So now it's really important to watch every threat and ask after every black's moves, what's the idea behind this move? And maybe now it's idea to go to e3, check, and black should win the rook. So really careful. We doesn't have time to take this pawn, because then we are losing. And that's really the great lesson to you from this video, where now watch the game where Anatoly Karpov will change the plan. Anatoly Karpov now is not hurried to go for a win with a pawn, but Anatoly Karpov will make everything what he can do to stop black threats. And then, of course, white is winning. So d4, and we see that is the same threat. So now we have to do something with this threat. So we are going to h1, we are going out of this check. Okay, now we have to go somewhere with this rook. Maybe we are going to f1. Why not? Because we have to stay close to our most important piece, and we are waiting for the best or the big black threats. Okay, e5, we are going back. So you can see that nearly in this position black understand that is lost and has only last chance, and white is sending nearly every piece home for defense. And I love this example, because really lots of players are making the biggest mistake in one position. They are playing fast, they doesn't care what our opponent is playing, and they are losing winning games. So for this reason, watch this game, and even black is active. White know that his most important plan is to stop every threat, and then is winning. And black lost in this position and he resigned. Another great game. What we should learn from this example, at least we should learn that we have to play where we have more material. We have to learn that we have to play with all our pieces. So that means we have to ship all our pieces into the right side of the chessboard, and this plan looks so simple. There is no threat, there is no attack, only simple plan. Just go to the right side of the chessboard and then play where we are stronger. I believe that this is really great information to us, and if you really want to improve your chess, just watch Anatoly Karpov's game, because this is the best player of all time, and in his games we can find everything. And I really believe you are enjoying this video. So we are going for another example, and if you like this video, thank you very much for every like, and if you will follow our YouTube chess channel, thank you one more time, because you will make my day. Now, a really nice game Spassky Karpov, 1974, and black know one more time, that white has a weakness on d6. But you have every time two plans. The first plan is that you should attack this weakness. Second plan, that you should improve your pieces for maximum, and then you will attack this weakness. And this kind of position is exactly position where black need to improve his pieces, and he believes that this weakness will be there forever. So black believe that has a time to attack this weakness, but he need to use his time just now for improving his pieces. And this rook is not active, and this bishop is really bad bishop. So I believe that you have the feeling that if black really wants to win this game, he need to improve these two pieces. So the first piece, this rook, will going to open file. I believe that this move is not hard to play because difference between rook on d8 and c8 is so huge. I believe that you see this different where rook on d8 is really dead rook without any future, but this rook on c8 is nearly the strongest piece. So just improve your rook and you will improve your chess. That's so simple how to improve your chess. Now we know that this bishop is a really bad bishop. You know, it's not attacking, it's only defending, and I don't believe that this bishop has any future in this position. So how to improve this bishop? Where we really want to see this bishop? Not on d8, but yes, if we are going to this square, I believe from the worst piece, we have the best piece. And that's a different in this position. You know, every times, really, lots of players are playing chess. They know how to play opening, but in the middle game, they are lost. For them, it's difficult to find a plan. And I believe that this video will help you because you are looking only for two plans. How to attack your opponent's weaknesses and how to improve your pieces. That's it. That's all. And if you will remember this, you are a really strong chess master. Nearly you are strong chess master. In this position, just watch this piece. This bishop is attacking on e5, and maybe if we are black, we hate this bishop because this bishop is so strong, and we need to be careful because this bishop should hurt us. If we are playing f6, everything change. This bishop on b2 is a weak bishop because we built a wall. This pawn formation g7, f6, e5 is a wall. And now b2 bishop is a bad bishop because there is no target, there is no chance how to break this wall, and white has a new problem because has a bad piece. And I believe that you know a really famous sentence where our opponent has a bad piece, everything is bad. So okay, we are improving our bishop to b6, and what's the difference? You can see that if we are here, it's bad bishop. If we are here, a really superstar, a really strong bishop, and I hope you get a feeling how to improve your position. Okay, now this game will be interesting in this way that black improve nearly all his pieces, and he still know that white has a weakness on a d6, so he will have time to attack this weakness one more time. Okay, a5, and maybe in this position another good information, because white has a weakness on d6, this bishop on a3 is on defender, and you can see the difference. If this a bishop is defender is not strong one, is a really weak piece, and you know he's losing energy. Okay, we need to find a really important square for this rook, and I believe that rooks love open files. But if we are going to h file, there's nothing to attack and there is no squares where we should go. If we are going to c file, now is difficult because on the same file is the white rook. So how to go or where to go with this rook and get open file? And if you believe me that the best move is to b8 and the plan is go to b5 and then black will open a new file, that's really amazing information for us because this is the lesson how to have the right feeling for our rook. Rook has to be on open file, and if we doesn't have open file, we have to open somewhere a new file. And that's the lesson what we should learn from Anatoly Karpov. Okay, we understand why black went to b8, and okay, some more moves, and here something changed. Even we are going to exchange knight for our strong d4 bishop. If black will take this bishop, we are going to c file, and then white is losing a c file. So okay, if white is taking d4 bishop, like now took, we are winning c file. So maybe it's like we were thinking that we will be opening b file, but if white changed mind and he went out from the open c file, it's a really good idea to go there and to get this open file. And at the end, this game is lost for white. White has so many weaknesses, and the biggest difference will be because black will have a really stronger army. Nearly every piece which has a black color will be stronger. So we should attack weakness, we should improve, we are not hurry, and this position is of course for white lost. So now maybe without words we can watch this game till end, and I believe that we have new informations how to play our chess and how to improve our chess. So if I will show this game once again, I believe that now you have the right feeling that in this position black has bad pieces and need to improve these pieces. Even on d6 is a weakness. So to d8, or sorry, to c8, to d8, and to one more improving square, and we improve it a lot, and we are not improving only our pieces, but we are improving ourselves. If we have strong pieces, we are strong chess player. I hope that another example was exciting for you, interesting for you, and you are understand a little bit more chess. So one day maybe we will be chess masters, and we are going for another example, a really amazing one, a really famous example, and I am maybe sure that you know this position. How to play this position? It's not very too hard that we see that there is open a file, and I will tell you that if we will win a fight over an open a file, we are nearly winning a game. If we will be losing on a file, maybe black will win this game. So how to get open a file, how to win this fight? And this move is so famous. White is going to a7, white is going to block a file, and then white has time to go there with two rooks, and you know, white will be winner in this important fight where we were fighting over a file. What's another interesting information for us is that we know that rook is much more stronger than knight or bishop, but our a7 bishop now is really stronger than a8 rook. So we have advantage in open file, and black has difficulties how to play this position. In this kinds of position, it's really important to not hurry. to improve our game, improve everything what we can improve, and we are waiting for time where black will make a new weakness. And of course now black went to g5 and he made weakness on h5. So we have a plan to go to g3. We should use this piece to go to d1 and h5. Maybe we are going to e2. And the most important plan for black, because now black get idea how to play this position. He need to win another weakness, and it's not difficult. Maybe 2 moves ago it was difficult to understand what to play. Okay, we improve our pieces. Now we know where black has a weakness, and that's every time important to understand that if our opponent is in difficult position, believe me or not, he will make a weakness, he will make a bad move, and at the end he will lose because he will make a new weakness. Okay, in this position you can see that everything is about weakness on h5, and now black resigned because it was too big advantage for white, and black doesn't have anything to play, you know, no plans, no moves, just the right time to resign. And we are going for another example. Is the last example, and really important information how to play this end game. We can see that black has weakness on a7 and d5, and our time is, or goal or job is how to improve these pieces. Where do you believe this piece will be the best piece? And I believe that if we have chance, we should stay on d4. And this rook maybe should go to b5 or a5 and will be attacking on a7 weakness and d5 weakness. And at the end we should play b3 and c4, and when we will exchange one material or one pawn, we are going for c5, c6, c7, c8, and we are winning. Not a difficult plan. Maybe yes, of course, it's not as simple, but we should understand, we should learn from Karpov, and maybe we should remember some informations from this endgame. Now watch this game. Everything is going step by step, and maybe we are surprised like Anatoly Karpov is playing his plan really strong, without any doubt. Here, he's there what he wish to play. Now it's time to play b3 and c4 one day. Okay, now c4, and the plan is c5, c6. And you know, if we have so strong c4 pawn, black need to be careful, black need to be in defense, and that's the same story. If black is in defense, he has bad pieces, we have active pieces, better plans. You know, if black is in defense, that means black is not in active or aggressive plans, and we are winning. So not difficult to win this game. And somewhere here black resign. I believe that it was a really interesting video where we have a chance to see some interesting examples. I believe you enjoyed. Thank you very much for every like and comment and follow, and I will prepare Karpov part number 2, and I believe I will see you next time. So thank you very much for watching. I wish you will improve your chess, and some of these examples was interesting for you and you